Well, good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion, and we are back to you from the grounds of Graceland. Today I want to show you some of my favorite outfits, some of my favorite memorabilia. It's gonna be a blast. Days with Jordan the Lion begins now. All right, let's do this. I love this part of the museum. Oh, that's cool. That's Sam Phillips High School diploma. Founder of Sun. There's Elvis and Sam. There's an RCA microphone. This is Elvis Presley recorded at least 24 songs at Sun Studio in Memphis between 1953 and 1955. Here's some of the Sun recording studio. Now some call this the most important piano in rock and roll because this is the piano that Elvis played in that photo, the $1 Million Quartet, when Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and Elvis got together and hung out one night in Sun. They recorded the whole session, and Elvis played this piano. And there was a girl there with Elvis that got cut out of the photo. A lot of people don't know. And that's handwritten sheet music for John R. Cash's Hey Porter. Alright, I love this room. There's the gold lame suit, the nudie suit. And this was Elvis's key to the city for Tupelo. This is cool. This acetate is from Louisiana Hayride 1954, and that ring was a gift to him for performing, doing the Louisiana Hayride. And these are Elvis's shoes from the Louisiana Hayride days. Said every Saturday night you could find him and Scotty and DJ on the radio doing the hayride. And this was the Presley's original copy of Elvis's first record, their own copy. And this is one of Elvis's contracts for the Grand Ole Opry. There we go, there's the gold lame suit and the 1956 Gibson that was converted to look like that. It didn't originally look that way, but Nudie made this. Nudie Cohn. He said Elvis didn't really like to perform in this because it was a heavier suit. Wow, look at that sucker. Wow. You can see a lot of wear on the body of the guitar. This is really cool to see. This was the photo that was in my Graceland guest house suite because of this costume. Nice. How great thou art. Here's Elvis's piano, his Story and Clark piano. And they were saying that, of course, this goes back to his love of gospel and going to Sunday school, his love of playing piano. Now let's explore all these. This one's known as the White Pyramid suit. It's got all kinds of little gold pyramids. There you can see them a little bit better on the back of the cape. Kind of cool, the woman that hosts the Graceland, Gates of Graceland YouTube is right beside me. They're getting ready to film something. This is the Black Conquistador. Now, of course, this is the Tiger jumpsuit. I actually bought that jacket from Graceland. Check out the back belt part. That is one of the holy grail suits in my opinion. I always have loved this one. Now this one's known as the White Flower. Take a look at that. They all were always generally white. I mean, not all of them. Some are red, some are black, blue, but mostly he liked white because they look better on stage for the white lights. Look at that. Oh yeah. Of course, this is the Aztec. This is the one that they were just looking at. Maybe it's going to be on the next YouTube video. They also sell a jacket of this. Look at that belt. So check this blue one out. This is a this was called the Tiffany jumpsuit because it's Tiffany box blue. Of course, jewels everywhere. Now it says that this is the suit that he's wearing on the cover of his album Moody Blue. Here's the back of that moody blue Tiffany jumpsuit. God, that thing's beautiful. This one's known as the White Lion. I'm guessing we'll be able to figure that out when we see the back of the cape. Nope, I actually thought there would be like a lion head or something on there, but no. Killer. Now this one's known as the Purple Owl, and he wears this on Elvis on tour. You can see it. He used to wear it in Vegas. And this one's known as the butterfly jumpsuit. The black one. You can see because there are just tons of golden butterflies all over it. Now check this out. This karate suit was one of 3 that he used to wear. And this was one he used to wear in Vegas in '69. And there he is wearing it right there. I recognize that right away. He wears that one on the cover of He Touched Me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And here we go, my favorite ones. 3 of the most memorable outfits from the '68 comeback special. We have the gospel over here, that red maroon. Nice. Then here we have the black leather, the famous black leather. It's probably the most famous one out of that whole performance. And here we have the If I Can Dream suit, which is just amazing. The whole story about them writing that song for him, just incredible. They wanted a big song to finish out the whole show. Really didn't have anything. And Mike Binder, the director, just said to the guys that were helping to write the music, they said, come on, you know Elvis, you know what he's about, you know who he is. Write something that defines Elvis. If I Can Dream was that song. Really showed Elvis's humanity and showed that he was a man of the people and didn't see race, didn't see color. And here they are from the back, just to give you a little bit of a different view. And there he is wearing that black suit. And I love that the way that they displayed them was to recreate the stage, a replica of the stage. Now this one's really cool. This is Elvis's Guitar Man costume from the '68 comeback special. A Jerry Reed song that they changed some of the lyrics to fit Elvis, which normally songwriters didn't like to do, but Jerry Reed said, you know, for Elvis, I'll do it. Here's a blue chair from the NBC comeback special. That's Elvis's leather wristband he was wearing for all the rehearsals and wore it for the performance. This is the red vest that he wore on the '68 comeback special. In here we have a ton of Elvis's movie history, a lot of his costumes. So the blue jacket here is from Live a Little, Love a Little, and then the red one is from Spin Out, both his. And this is Elvis's costume from Charo, and the church still exists. It's out in Superstition Mountain area of Arizona. I vlogged it. If you want to check it out, look up Elvis Church or Elvis Charo Church. And this is a Spirit Award that he received. An interesting costume for Charo. Pretty good movie too. A lot of people actually feel that that's their favorite Elvis movie. There you can see his gun belt. Now this suit was what he wore in It Happened at the World's Fair in 1963, I think. Just kind of a plain black suit. And here we have his jacket from Viva Las Vegas. So these are his boxing trunks from 1962's Kid Galahad, and they also have his boxing robe as well. Pretty cool piece of memorabilia. Kind of surprised they would let him do a boxing movie. Invariably, you're gonna get clipped while doing those scenes. And I know it did happen in other movies that he was horsing around and would accidentally get punched by other performers, but here he was as a boxer. So here's the painting from Jailhouse Rock. Then here's his script from Jailhouse Rock down here. Of course, his shirt from Jailhouse Rock. Bingo. Very well said. Now let's check out the Elvis on Tour mementos. I didn't even see this section last time I was here. I didn't make it over here. I just didn't even know it was here. Recognize that shirt. Oh yeah, that's classic. And then of course that one you see in the movie. And that is an award from the Hollywood Foreign Press, Golden Globe Award for Best Documentary, Elvis on Tour. And here's some of the lyrics from Burnin' Love. Of course it's sold out, it's Elvis. Okay, here's the Spectrum jumpsuit, and I'm noticing that there's something missing that was here last time I was here. Unless I'm just not seeing it, I'll keep looking and I'll tell you what it is. Look at that belt. Heck yeah, man. Elvis did not spare any expense on the details. Now, unless they moved it, what I'm not seeing is they had his Aloha from Hawaii cape that he threw out into the crowd, and the person that got it when they died left it in their will. I believe the story was that they wanted it to come back here. I'm not seeing it. This is great. It says, the first time that I appeared on stage, it scared me to death. I really didn't know what all the yelling was about. I didn't realize that my body was moving. It's a natural thing to me. So the manager, backstage, I said, what do I do? What do I do? And he said, whatever it is, go back and do it again. Okay, maybe it's in here. It is. They now have a full room. I don't think it was like this last time I was here. It says this is the crown that a fan handed him at the end of the Aloha from Hawaii show. That's cool. This corduroy suit is what he wore at the press conference for the Aloha from Hawaii announcement. So the one that we just saw on the left is the one that he wore on November 20th in 1972 for the press conference, and then the one on the right he wore at the September 4th, 1972 press conference. Which, look at that. Look at the pockets. It's like crushed velvet, brown crushed velvet. Nice. Okay, there it is. Just like I said, after the fan passed away, he left it in his will. He wanted it to come back to Graceland. There it is. The actual eagle cape. Right next to the jumpsuit. The big dog. One of the most famous ones he ever wore. I even have that belt. I don't see the belt out here, but I have the replica belt they sell. That is so cool. And you can see as we come check out the back that they had put the eagle on the back of the jumpsuit as well anyway. And there's that killer belt. And this is Elvis's rehearsal schedule for the performance and the taping and everything. So you can see up here how busy of a day he would have had and what he would have been doing every day. A lot of practice with the musicians, of course. And this is a lay from his dressing room. And this was the original ticket for the Aloha from Hawaii performance. So this is cool. This is the outfit that Elvis wore when he arrived by helicopter at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Hotel. That's really cool. Look at all that. Man, he really had good taste in clothes. This is really cool. This is his costume receipt for ordering the jumpsuit from IC Costumes. You can even see here that Elvis had two costumes made, one for the rehearsals and one for the actual performance. And these are all the travel arrangements for all the people that Elvis was having as part of his crew for this. You can see Elvis Presley, Gene Smith, Al Wallace, Joe Esposito, Sonny West. Down here you see Scotty and DJ. And even the Jordanaires. So this is really cool. This is Elvis's That's the Way It Is jumpsuit. How cool is that? Made by Icy Costumes, 1970 to 71. That's so cool. I love watching That's the Way It Is. And then this red one on the right, this was his rehearsal clothes for That's the Way It Is. You can see him wearing that in the documentary. That belt, that's a work of art. And this is probably the most famous one from That's the Way It Is. That's the one, the fringe. Look at that sucker. That is great. Look at all the beads on there. That is just absolutely too cool to see all these costumes in one place. Always kind of threw me for a loop as to why they didn't put the fringes like on the back of, well, across his shoulders on the back. But they didn't. Pretty much just ends right there. And this amazing Gretsch guitar says Elvis used to use it for the opening of his Vegas show in 1969. He always used to play this, the International Hotel. That's a classic guitar in and of itself, even if it wasn't Elvis's. That Gretsch, wow. So this is great. This is a check going all the way back to 1957 that Elvis donated $1,000 to the First Assembly of God Church in Memphis. And then that statue of Jesus came from Elvis's bedroom at Graceland. And this is a gift from his buddies for Christmas. This was a Bible, and it's got opened up to a bunch of different things that he's annotated on there. It looks like this is the last suit or the last costume we're gonna see. He wore this in 1971 for the 10 Outstanding Young Men Awards. And there's two hands touching, that's the award. What a freaking great day here at Graceland again. I love this place.